Okay, welcome to lot 49. Today is the 4th of January 2025, I think, at least. Let's ramble about some news. Two topics for this video. One is Ukraine ending the gas transfer agreement with Russia, transferring gas through Ukraine into Europe, and the fallout for that. And the other one is a tech company in Shanghai has been producing lots of androids. So I wanted to do a bit of coverage on that. Okay, so the first video topic. Yes, on the 1st of January at about 8 PM local time, Ukraine cut off the transfer, ended an agreement with Russia that allowed Russia to transport gas across Ukraine into Europe, into particularly the countries of Moldova, Austria, Hungary and Slovakia. I think some of it also went on to Italy as well. Those were the main ones mentioned, and of course through Europeans buying it and selling it to Ukrainians, it was also important for providing gas to Ukraine as well, even during the war. But now that gas line has been switched off. The EU thinks this will somehow break Russia. I don't think it will. The EU, who is already suffering from high gas prices, and this is only just going to increase things. Hopefully I've remembered to stick up this cartoon from the Chinese about how getting Europeans to pay exorbitant prices for American gas is going to make the continent uncompetitive and destroy the future living conditions of its population. Well done, EU. Well done. Yeah, and obviously it's going to hurt Ukraine as well, since they're not going to get the gas going to their country. I'm sure they'll find some from somewhere. I don't think Russia's the only supplier to them. Well, of course, this supply was important to Slovakia, and the Prime Minister of the country has had previously vowed that if this went ahead, they would cut off the electricity supply if Ukraine was going to cut off the gas supply to Slovakia was going to cut off electricity supply, but went from Slovakia into Ukraine off. So this is going to be a double whammy for Ukrainians. I think it's really going to hurt Europeans. I don't think it's going to cause a huge problem, but I think as things mount up, eventually you reach the straw that breaks the camel's back, as it were. And I think this is larger than a straw, but I don't think it's a log. But obviously it's not going to help improve the situation on the continent. Situation for anyone, apart from American oil companies that will have even more opportunities to sell overpriced products to Europeans in their stead. Now, on to the other topic. It's the Shanghai Tech Corporation Agibot. Last year it produced, by December the 15th, it had produced 962 androids, They'd only started up earlier in the year. I think it's around February, March. They began their production line, but by the end of the year they'd sort of fully developed it. And these robots are AI powered, and they're designed to fulfill household tasks and industrial operations. It's still early days yet, but I think it's sort of a point where technology really begins to be developed. Whatever problems are seen in these models are going to be improved upon in other models. I think there's about 20 different companies producing androids in China. Obviously it's a growing technology field, and China's at the cutting edge of almost everything. And when the US puts sanctions on its tech industries, it ends up developing in those areas and going to the cutting edge of those as well. So yes, it was Agibot was founded by a former Hawaii recruit named Peng Shui, something like that. Not really fluent on Chinese pronunciations. What else? Oh yes, China's industry regulator said in November last year that the country should achieve mass production of androids in this year, 2025, and they will become a major growth element in the Chinese economy by 2027. Is their predictions? Yeah. So that is it for this video. I've left links down in the description, and I think I've left some what to watch videos, channels in the description as well. As always, feel free to leave a like, a comment, share and subscribe, and until next time, have a good day. Where on earth am I?